What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be going over 5 Supreme rules everyone should follow.
And that's a good one, Rich, because there's a lot of unwritten rules that people don't even know about.
Yes, sir. And I got to give a huge shout out to StockX, who is sponsoring this video, which we'll get to a little bit later. But in the meantime, you ready to talk about these, man? Let's go. All right, so for the first rule, we got never double box.
This is the same category that I put in with the belt buckle boy.
Okay.
For those that don't know what the belt buckle boy is, it's when you wear the Gucci shirt and then you got the Gucci belt on, you make sure you lift up that shirt to show Gucci. You can't just go too much Gucci.
In my opinion, when you double box the Supreme, it's less about the style and more so about just flexing.
Now, what you're wearing today is the Supreme hat along with the box logo tee.
Yes, sir.
But if you notice, these are two completely different Supreme logos. It is not box logo and box logo.
Yeah, so if I was breaking the rule right now, you know, I'd rock the box logo tee and then I had like the Supreme beanie with the big box logo right there. That's a no-go. And I mean, it's okay to rock a bunch of Supreme. There are Supreme connoisseurs out there, but I think there's a fine line between rocking a bunch of box logos and then being a little bit more stylish and strategic about it, you know? All right, so for the first rule out there, pretty self-explanatory, man. Do not double box when it comes to your outfits. Let's keep it moving. All right, so for rule number 2, we have be very, very aware of fakes out there.
For all the new Supreme buyers out there, you do not want the DJ Academic effect, okay?
Yo, that was probably his first Supreme and maybe his last Supreme. Shout out to DJ Academics, man. He already broke 2 of the rules. He did the double box logo and he did the
That's the first 2 rules. You are not allowed to wear Supreme no longer.
All right, let's move on.
Cut it. Stop.
And you got guys like, you know, Dwayne Wade last year. He got a lot of flack
the
for
whole
that.
outfit.
But, you know, to their defense, Supreme is actually the most counterfeited product in the entire world. And in the past year, online searches have risen 500% when it comes to Supreme counterfeits. And you know, we're talking about fakes right now, but I think it's really important to address that it is worse buying a faked hype item than buying something a little bit more subtle, but it's authentic. With that being said, I think Supreme is like the #1 brand out there where you do want to pay for the peace of mind. So you got, you know, authentic places like StockX, your consignment stores. That money that you're saving buying from, like, you know, just a regular website right there is not worth the doubt you'll have in your head while you're rocking that item.
You want to wear confidently.
Confidently. So there we have it for rule number 2. Be very aware of fakes and just pay for that peace of mind, man. All right, so for rule number 3, we have select pieces that actually go with your wardrobe and your style. So for this rule, what I mean by, man, is Supreme is way more than just a box logo. You know what I mean? They have a wide variety that caters to a bunch of different people and styles. So you want to select something that is going to go with your own particular style and not just get something because everybody's talking about it. It's more hyped right now. You know, you got to see, am I going to be able to incorporate this into my fashion wardrobe? You got to ask yourself this.
And going off of that, Richie, they just came out with a really cool motocross jersey. Well, when the hell am I going to wear a motocross jersey?
I think a lot of people have made this mistake, and it is very hard when you're on the website, you know, the time's clicking and everything. You're like, man, I gotta get this. This looks hype, you know what?
Let's just say, the hype is real.
The hype is real. Obviously, this rule is pretty hard to follow, man. I just broke this like a couple months ago.
What'd you get?
I bought the Supreme North Face collaboration with the mountains all up. I was like, this jacket's dope.
I remember you showed me that, and I was like, that's kind of tight, but when are you going to wear that?
I was better off getting just a raincoat for Seattle, you know what I mean? All right, so there we have it for rule number 3. Make sure the pieces that you select fit your lifestyle and your wardrobe.
Nowadays, Rich, there's a lot of people taking Supreme very seriously to the point where they are making a living off of it.
They do that.
So if you think you're getting into the game and you're just gonna sell like that, you better do your research.
You gotta do your research, man. People make the reselling of Supreme a living and eat well off of it. So it doesn't make any sense for anybody to go into Supreme thinking you're gonna resell something without doing the proper research. And it just means they're being smart about the money that you're investing into something that you can make more money off of. It kind of reminds me of a few years back, man. I used to really like those beanies with the owls on them. And I was like, yeah, I can resell it. Got Supreme all up on it. But it's not about what you particularly like personally. It's about what everybody else will like so that you could eventually sell it once you're done. So a solution to this, which they didn't have a few years ago, we brought this up earlier, StockX. All right, so we got StockX right here, the #1 place to buy and sell authentic sneakers and streetwear. I always go here to see the prices. It's basically like the modern day stock market for this type of stuff.
That's wild, man. Let me see how some something like this costs?
You go straight to the box,
I'm a little more subtle, but I want to be loud at the same time.
All right, so we got, let me see. All right, so what are you thinking? White tee, black tee, gray? I mean,
like the gray.
You like the gray? Let's look in the 20th anniversary tee. So we got the gray one right here. StockX is basically gonna let you know the market value for a t-shirt. It's gonna let you know like the last price it sold for. So for the gray one, John, I don't know if you want to check out this much money for the gray Supreme box logo tee, the last sale was $900.
Let's just say that was a big if I buy it. This is literally modern day stock market.
Yeah, you basically get to study the items you're selling or buying.
So how do you even know if that's authentic?
So say if you buy something, all right, the seller has to send it to the StockX headquarters. They have a whole system to authenticate the items that you buy. So they'll go through their whole process and everything, and if it's real, then they ship it to you. All right, so basically with StockX, a really good resource to know the value of what you are potentially buying or selling. All right, so that wraps it up for rule number 4. Do your research, know the value of what you're potentially buying and selling when it comes to Supreme.
It is a dog-eat-dog world out there for the Supreme resellers.
Yes, sir. All right, so last but not least, the rule you want to follow are buy items that are uniquely Supreme. And by this, I mean there's a bunch of different Supreme basic items out there that you can get anywhere else.
And this one really chaps my hide, Richie. You know which piece?
What?
The chinos, man.
Oh,
you can get that at Gap, at H&M, at any store you really want.
If you're gonna be shelling out that much money for Supreme, why don't you get some brand recognition, you know? You make your money stretch, and we're not saying being a hype beast, but we're just saying there are cheaper alternatives to a lot of Supreme items.
I gotta bring up another item that I see every season that they drop, is the Oxford shirt.
Okay.
Do you know how many of those I see at Target? Target.
We're basically saying just be smart about your money. Not everybody has endless amounts of money to allocate towards Supreme. You want to pick the pieces that are going to be recognized as Supreme.
Exactly.
So for the last rule, we are saying just be a little bit more selective of the pieces that you get. Make sure they are uniquely Supreme. Be smart about your money.
There you go.
All right, so that wraps it up for the 5 Supreme rules everyone should follow. And like we were saying, man, these aren't the concrete rules. They're just kind of like our guidelines that we
just
follow.
trying to help you out.
We're just trying to help you out. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to StockX for sponsoring this video. If you know about streetwear and sneakers, you already know about StockX. And also, we are going to be doing a huge giveaway, man. And this is how you enter. Number 1, you need to download the StockX app from that specific link in the description box below. And number 2, you need to follow StockX and StockX Sneakers on Instagram. And number 3, make sure you guys follow my IG right here. And I just left a photo about the giveaway that you need to comment down below with your sizing on that photo. That's pretty much it for the giveaway. Make sure you guys follow those rules. The link also will be in the description box below to download the StockX app. And let us know down in the comments below what you guys thought of the Supreme rules. Are these ones that you guys personally follow? And that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys check out Johnny's Instagram as well. And until next time, we out.
Peace.
All right, guys, thank you for checking out that video. Make sure you share this with your friends. Shout out to the boy Sky Pilot, just hopped up on the, okay. And that's pretty much it. Shout out to Johnny. Make sure you guys check out his Instagram. And until next time, we out.
Peace.